friends, I am Ayushi Agarwal, an educator on Unacademy. You can go through my courses by following me on Unacademy Learners app. Over there, I have made courses on control system and digital electronics. You can rate, review, and share my videos among your friends. You can also subscribe our Unacademy channel on YouTube. Hello friends, let's start with the lesson of control system. But before proceeding, I would like to introduce myself, a brief introduction. I am a BTech graduate from Hindustan College of Science and Technology in Electronics and Communication Engineering. And you can follow me on this given link below. The target audience. So basically, I'm going to start with my lesson, and before that, I would like to pay your attention over the target audience. The target audience for this particular lesson is all the engineering students. That means all those who are pursuing the engineering, they can go through my lessons, since these are the theoretical concepts which are asked in their university's examination. So if you will go through these concepts, it will be very easy for you to understand. And all those who are preparing for GATE, they can also go through my courses. Weightage analysis. I have already discussed with you all about the weightage of control system in GATE examination, but still you can notice that around 9 to 10 marks every year control system is being asked in GATE. And if you compare the questions are very easier. If you will understand the concept, you can easily solve them. Control system stability. It's A over there by mistake. So we are going to study about control system stability in this lesson. First of all, what do you mean by stability? Stability means when we have the desired output and it is stable. That means a system is said to be stable if its output is under control. Otherwise, it is said to be unstable. Like whatever we desired our output and it is in that output only. It is under control. Then we call that system as a stable. And if the output is not under control, then we call that system as unstable. A stable system produces a bounded output for a given bounded input. So basically, stable system will only produce the bounded output when bounded input is given. Like this is a response of a stable system. I have already discussed this response with you. When input is given, slowly the output is being obtained. So this is a stable system, as after some time the bounded input produces a bounded output. And this is the area of transient response, and this is the area of steady state response. Now, this is a response of first order control system for unit step input. Like this is the first order control system. This response has a value between 0 and 1, so it is called as bounded input. As we know, the value of output is from 0, this is a 0 and this is 1, and the output is varying from 0 to 1. Therefore, this system is called as a bounded output system. As we know, unit step signal has the value of 1 for all positive values of t, including 0, so it is bounded input. As I have already discussed with the unit step signal, and you know that the unit step signal value will remain 1 for all positive values of t. Therefore, its input is also bounded, since its input is also having some conditions. So that is why in a stable system, the bounded input is given and we obtain the bounded output. Therefore, the first order control system is stable as both input and output are bounded. As this is a response of the first order control system, and in this control system, both our input and our output are bounded. Therefore, it is a stable. Now, let's move on to the types of system based on stability. We can classify the system based on stability as absolutely stable system, conditionally stable system, marginally stable system. So system can be divided into three types: either a system is absolutely मतलब totally पूरा system stable है, this means total system is stable. Conditionally means there is a particular condition at which it is stable and there are some conditions at which it is not stable. Marginally stable means the system is stable only at the margins. So I'll describe in brief about these three types of system. Absolutely stable system. What do you mean by absolutely? When this absolutely basically means whole. पूरा system stable है. This means if the system is stable for all the range of system component values, then it is absolutely stable system. Which means for every value, for whatever we are doing, for every value the system is stable. Whatever input is given, the output obtained is bounded. So that system in which whatever value is, whatever input is given, but the output obtained is stable, that system is called as absolutely stable system. Now the second is conditionally stable system. So if the system is stable for a certain range of system component values, then it is known as conditionally stable system. Basically I told you conditionally stable system means if the system is stable for a certain range of system, like for certain values, for certain input, the system is showing the bounded output. That means the system is stable, but for a certain value, the system shows unstable. So conditionally stable means for certain range of system component, then it is known as conditionally stable. Means the system is stable only for certain range, and for other range it is unstable. Therefore it is known as conditionally stable system. Now the third and the most important is marginally stable system. If the system is stable by producing an output signal with constant amplitude and constant frequency of oscillations for bounded input, then it is known as marginally stable system. Like when a bounded input is applied to a system and we obtain the output as amplitude and frequency oscillation. Suppose the output is given as this. So these are the oscillations of amplitude and frequency. So over this boundary, for the boundary, the system is stable, which means that marginally only the system is stable. So therefore, for this condition, for marginally stable condition, when the oscillations of frequency and amplitude are given for bounded input, then it is known as marginally stable condition. So these were the three conditions of stability, that is absolutely, conditionally and marginally. And in the next lesson we'll start with the Routh-Hurwitz criteria. This is the most important system for stability to check the stability, and that the Routh-Hurwitz criteria will be used in each and every question where we need to check the stability of that system. So thank you guys for watching my video and keep learning.